You know, LinkedIn has so many moving parts that it's hard to know how your profile is viewed by others. But it's critical to know what others see when they visit your profile. One of the most overlooked and yet one of the most important sections on LinkedIn is your settings and privacy. So don't overlook how important this section is. If it's not set up correctly, recruiters and other potentially important connections may not even be able to find you. The settings and privacy page allows you to manage your account settings, change your privacy and security settings, and set your preferences for how others view your profile. Now, keep in mind, although privacy is always a consideration on any social media platform, if you're in the job market or building your network, you'll want to select any and all settings that make your profile visible and public. Now, unlike other social networks, privacy on LinkedIn isn't just about managing who can see your posts and your profile. It's also about managing who can see what you do on the site. Now, because LinkedIn is all about building a professional network, having other users see some of your activity is enabled by default, which again is not a bad thing. If you want to connect with people whom you can benefit from on this powerful social media platform, you want to make sure your profile can be found. Now, for example, changes in your employment status, new connections, and even whether or not you've looked at someone else's profile is information that may be accessible to others. That's why it's important to stay on top of your privacy settings, especially if you're using it to find a job. Now, there are 6 different sections that allow you to easily review and change your account information. The first is account preferences. This includes all your basic profile information and preferences for your LinkedIn experience, networking, subscriptions, etc. Then there's sign in and security. These are all the settings to keep your account secure. Then there's visibility. So this is important. This controls who can see your profile, networks, and activity. Your visibility is important to make sure it's set to public again. Then there's communications. This allows you to choose your preferences for how LinkedIn and people on the platform are able to contact you and how often you want to hear from them and your overall messaging preferences. Again, it's important to get this one right. Then there's data privacy. This addresses all privacy and security settings related to how LinkedIn uses your data, job search preferences, and other applications. If you're in transition, be sure to check your job seeking preferences in this section so they're optimized. Last is advertising data. This enables you to adjust and control the information that LinkedIn uses to show your relevant advertisements. So how do you find and optimize your settings? First, you go to the Me icon at the right top corner of your LinkedIn profile, select Settings and Privacy from the drop-down menu, and all of the sections, again, if you're in the job market or even passively looking, the job seeking preferences under data privacy is one of the most important. It does give you an option to upload your resume, but I'd recommend you don't, because you need to customize your resume for each opening you're applying to online. So if you do use this feature, what'll happen is it'll upload a generic resume based on your profile. That will not serve you in applying to jobs. Now, I encourage you to review your account settings, your visibility, and especially the job seeking preferences section to make sure each is set for maximum visibility. And in order to optimize your entire profile, so recruiters and hiring managers can find you, you need to complete every single section of the platform, fill in every field you possibly can. And if you want to become a true power user on LinkedIn, please take a moment to view my affordable, interactive online course for senior leaders and C-suite executives. It gives you the tools to know how to master LinkedIn like a ninja and how to tap in to that hidden job market. Now, did you know that only 15% of jobs are posted? That means 85% are never posted and are filled through, you guessed it, referrals. So in my course, I will teach you how to optimize your profile for the highest visibility and how to tap into that massive hidden job market through my sleeper agent method so you can champion insider connections at your ideal companies to find a career of a lifetime. Please visit mytrue-north.com to learn more. Take care.